Hey, glad you could make it. To get the ball rolling, why don't you pick which game you want to play?
You gotta be patient with the technology.
60 seconds.
In my day, I had to ride a horse on the information superhighway.
So I was making a Smitty the other day, and these three.
And how many players do we have playing today?
And I thought to myself,
A fine choice. Now, player one, why don't you type your name in? All right, player two, we need your name. Okay, great.
Can someone give me a wet nap?
Player one, your buzzer is the letter Q, as in quality service. And player two, you have the letter P, as in proxy server.
Forget it. We'll just chromo it in.
20 seconds.
Okay, heads up. Here's how the game works. The first one of you to buzz in on a question gets first stab at the answer. So you buzz in and then press 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on which answer you want. You read me? Good.
10.
Be careful out there.
9. Okay, get the desktop out of here. 7. 6.
And
5. 4. All right, have a good one, everybody.
The Cop and the Witch Doctor, Sundays on UBC.
Alligators craft.
Alternating current.
Angelic Claudia
Cold shoulder. Acrophobia coming soon.
Acrophobia, the hilarious word game that puts your creativity on the line.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. How you doing? Welcome to the show. First, I need to hand out some screws. Here you are, one screw for each of you. So here's what you do with these screws. If you think your neighbor doesn't know the answer to a question, but you want to make them answer it anyway, buzz in and then hit the S key to screw them. All right, you ready? Let's start. What's it gonna be, player two?
Question number 1.
We're calling this one, You're a Royal Screw-Up. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Pencils ready. Let's do it. If your mom hires you a tutor, who will be helping you with your schoolwork? Henry VIII of England was a member of the Tudor family.
I warned you that was the last time I'd tell you. It is base times height divided by 2. Off with his head!
Player two, what looks good? Let's see what we got going. You go, girl! And this one's going to be worth $3,000. Think fast, it's question time. Which of the following is an anagram for panty liner? Player two, you gotta answer it. In-lap entry is an anagram of panty liner. In-lap exit is the reason to wear one. Well, like the man says, player one good screw deserves another. Player two, what do you want?
Who will answer question 3?
The category is, really, they're just friends. Let's see what you'll do for $1,000. Okay, get ready and solve this analogy. Bert is to Ernie as Ross is to Rachel. Oh, yeah. Just like Bert and Ernie from Sesame Street, Chandler and Joey from Friends are roommates. The only difference being that Chandler and Joey at least pretend to have girlfriends. Player one, what are we doing?
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
I believe this one is called, That's a Bunch of Bullock. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. One question coming right up. If Sandra Bullock were to portray a bullock in her next movie, what role would Player two, grab it. Sandra would be playing a castrated bull. Which is a great casting choice because not many actresses can bring the charm and wholesome girl-next-door quality to the part of a castrated bull. Which part? Well, that's the end of round one. We'll be back with round two right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
Hugo? Yeah, Hugo Boss. The fragrance. The world is getting smaller.
Smell better.
Hugo.
Vote.
Which national news anchor baby talks during commercial breaks?
Vote. Democracy depends on you.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
Welcome back. Time to play round 2, where the values are doubled. You ready? Good, we're starting. Category time, player 2. Yeah, player 1, move over. Player 2, you got yourself a dis or dat. The category for this or that is, does Michael Jordan really drive a Blazer? All right, I'm going to read off 7 items for you, and as each one comes up, I want you to tell me if it's an NBA team, a model of automobile, or both. As each one comes up, if it's an NBA team, press 1. If it's a car, press 2. Press 3 if it's both. And to skip it, press 4. You get $1,000 for each right answer, and you lose $1,000 for each one you get wrong, or you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Cavalier, is it a team, car, or both? Piston. Pacer. Mustang. Hornet. Cougar. One more. Maverick. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. Player 1, tell me what's next.
We're a bunch of hicks and we love the question 6.
This one's called Battle on, Xenon, and this one's worth $4,000. Heads up, here it comes. If the producers of Xena decide to... Player 1! Right there. Yeah, and I bet there's going to be plenty of episodes in which Xenon almost kisses another odorless gas. Player 1, why don't you give me a category?
7, lucky 7.
This category is known as to boldly go where key demographics want to go. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Let's see how you handle this one. It's 7 of 9 from Star Trek Voyager. Player 1, divide 7 by 9 and you get 77,000 of a 78%. Try to divide 7 of 9 from her costume, though, and you're going to get rubber burns. Pick a category, player 1. Hey, stress cut with lime sore.
It's time for a Snickerclish restroom.
One gibberish category coming up. Armpit surgery. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, tell me what phrase this rhymes with. Player 1, it's all you. Type in your... Yeah, don't you hate it when it rains outside? Unless, of course, it's raining men. In that case, I'll pull on a slicker, go outside, and get wet. Player 1, your choice.
Aloha, question number 9.
Coming at you, contraception Nazi. $2,000 for a correct answer. All right, you know that classic Seinfeld episode where Elaine is hoarding contraceptive sponges and her dates have to be sponge-worthy for her to use one? Well, if Elaine thinks her date is expunge-worthy, what would... all yours... When something like a criminal record is expunged, it's erased completely. But on Seinfeld, the annoying dates are usually just killed off. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this.
So we're in the middle of the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, the good character is the one.
Kinda makes talking seem overrated, doesn't it? Air crisps. One taste, and you'll be back.
Well, beer A has sort of a stale, skunky, yeasty flavor.
Disgusting?
Nauseating.
Try beer B. Okay,
Now that's fresh!
that's Budweiser.
Get out of here, I don't believe it!
Tasting is believing.
When I tell my husband, he's gonna totally freak.
Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. Now, I'm not going to send you out there without a screw first, so here you go. 1 screw for everybody. All right, I hope you're all together, because we're going. Let's have a category, player 1.
10 fingers and 10 toes, would you like to have a cheap cigar?
I believe this one is called Chihuahuas Are Forever, and this one's worth $6,000. All right, it's time again to hit the celebrity trash cans and find myself some nice souvenirs. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is good. There's an old guitar, some tattered scripts from Chico and the Man, a shivering chihuahua. The Coochie Coochie girl herself. Charo is the guitar-playing actress with all the freaky little chihuahuas who played Aunt Charo on Chico and the Man. But you probably remember her from her breast appearances on Love Boat. From her guest appearances, let's move on. Player 1, give me a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
For your viewing pleasure, are we almost to hell yet? And this one's going to be worth $6,000. Okay, this one's a fill in the blank, so buzz in and start typing when you think you know it. Let's imagine that Satan is taking his family on a nice little vacation. The Dark Angel of Death and his minions are traveling cross-country. Player 2, go. Devil's Tower is in Wyoming. It's nice that the Devil family can go on a real vacation this year. The last vacation they took was just a long weekend at Rush Limbaugh's house. You know, the kids get bored. Your call, player 2.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
Well, what do we have here? Someone call the health department. Heads up, this one's going to be $6,000. See what you can do with this one. If you were to order a salad in for lunch, who might you... Gotta answer it, player 1. The most important leader of the Crusades, Saladin won several big victories and reclaimed Syria, Jerusalem, and Palestine for the Muslims. Whatever, as long as they make sure to hold the croutons. Hey, player 2, right back at you with that screw action. Player 1, what's up?
Look at the green.
It's 13.
We're calling this one Hannibal Lecter's Movie Reviews. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. And now, your question. Because it doesn't involve cannibalism. Eat, drink, man, woman involves eating and flesh, but not the eating of flesh. So it would not be Hannibal's favorite movie. But he could always cheer himself up by munching on the arm of the guy next to him. Player 2, what looks good?
Ain't no love like number 14.
Here we have Porter. I hardly knew her. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, let's share. Have you ever gone sailing with that special someone and celebrated your romance at sea with a nice bottle of wine? Well then, if you enjoy your port wine on the port side of the player 1, port wine is sweet red wine, and the port is the left side of the ship. And if you're going to this much trouble to have a romantic evening, splurge and get the bottle with the twist-off cap. All right, that's the end of round 3. We're going to be right back with the Jack Attack. Jack Attack. When you see 2 words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. It's like child's play. Now play nice, or I'll take your toys away. the score. Player 1's got it. Player 1, I have seen dozens of people come through this game and post solid wins, but none of them like you. They all impressed me, and they're all here to say,
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Netshow. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Fantastic show, people. Nice one this time. All right, get those commercials going. And, Cookie, could you ask the contestants if they want to do this again?
Hey, if you guys want to play again, just let me know, okay? All right. No. Okay, fine.
Thought he was an